One look in your eyes and I'm all yours. One kiss from your lips and I start to fall. Your hands, your hips, yeah, I'll take it all. Put it on me, put it on me. One look in your eyes and I'm all yours. One kiss from your lips and I start to fall. Your hands, your hips, yeah, I'll take it all. Put it on me, put it on me. Put it on me.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a kick-ass Thursday out there. This is your afternoon BETSPRESSO. It's just me and Shagster today. We have, it is me, just the two of us. We are partying with you guys on your afternoon BETSPRESSO. This is brought to you by Betting News. My name is Sweatpan Jesus.
And I'm Shaggy Bets.
I love it when you do that. It gets longer sometimes, and I love that.
Yeah, we're gotta let it ride.
Exactly. We're so glad you guys have joined us today. You also can listen to the podcast version of this on Spotify in a couple of hours when it goes live. If you have not already, go check that out on Spotify. Look up Afternoon BETSPRESSO, and you will find us. If you're watching on Twitch, we appreciate you. If you're watching on Twitter, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today, we are going to talk all about Thursday Night Football. Dude, we've made it to the point where we don't even have to dabble with the diamond anymore.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank fucking God.
Bro, I did write an MLB piece today. My player got scratched.
Of course. Wasn't that like a sign? Like, it's over.
All right, I'm not betting baseball. You got it. Football from here on out.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, it's over. But the good news is that this Thursday edition of Afternoon BETSPRESSO will be all about Thursday night football for the next month or so, and it will be probably me and Shaggy with you guys for the next little bit. So I hope you guys enjoy just the two of us hanging out with you guys. How things are going to work today, we're going to bring back Smash or Pass. We're going to play Smash or Pass, talking about a few of the most bet props for Thursday night football. And I'm going to ask you and the guys in chat whether or not you would smash or pass on those particular props. Then we're going to talk all about our favorite bets for Thursday night football. Also throw in a few nuggets for you guys, some trends for Thursday night football, and also some trends just in general about the NFL right now. And then we're going to cook up just the two of us Thursday night football SGP, which is going to be fun. We both have a three-legger, a free bet that we are going to use to find a couple of winners, put our favorite props together, and go and smack the board for this great game in Philadelphia tonight. And then obviously we're going to cook a lotto, as per usual. Per usual.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I want to. So just so you guys know, schedule for the rest of the week, and then I'll get the housekeeping out of the way, and then we're going to dive straight in. Today, this is going to be our new schedule for the probably the next month or so. We're going to go live on Thursdays, Thursday through Monday. So Thursdays, talking about Thursday night football. Friday, All Sauce team is back. Me and V and Sook and NZ are going to be here talking with you guys about NBA, WNBA, throwing in some NFL nuggets in there too. Saturday, all about the college kids and some NFL, but mostly college kids, talking about the college football slate and diving into that on Saturday at 12:30 Eastern. Set your alarms. And then Sunday, Gridiron Gang right before the NFL slate at 11:30 Eastern. Let's hit another ATD parlay. And then last, on Monday, this is new. We are going to do a Monday show instead of a Tuesday show to talk all about Monday Night Football, and that will be our new schedule. So Thursday through Monday, live and in color. Check the follow us on Twitch, get involved on Twitch. Then you guys will get the notifications when we go live, and it'll be nice and easy. So, but however you guys want to listen, doesn't matter. Facebook, YouTube, podcast, Twitch, Twitter. We don't care. As long as you're checking us out, it's all that matters. We don't care. How are you today, man?
Doing good, man. It's a good day. You know, got the miles in, got a nice sweat in, got the scribbles done. And we're ready for some football, man. We're back. Primetime Kirk in Philadelphia taking on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm very excited for it.
I'm excited to watch this game too. I think it's gonna be a good football game. We were talking a little bit before we got started that Thursday night footballs last year were buns. They were bad football games. I think that they got the memo and they were like, all right, let's get some teams up in this bitch and play them on Thursday nights so we can have some good games. So I think it's gonna be a good one. The Eagles, I mean, they won. You know, they did win last week, but disappointed a little bit. Did not come out flying high. Forgive the pun. And the Vikings obviously lost to the Buccaneers, which nobody expected. So two teams that need to at home. I know. Two teams that really need to kind of make a statement, I think, on national television. So we're going to talk all about it, dive into it a little bit. And to start us off, we're going to play Smash or Pass, talk a little bit about some of the things that you guys have already put your money on out there and see if we would smash or if we would pass. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the three most bet player props. Yeah, so I see you. Baker's Bucks sound good to me. He was to be fair, the only one that was down with Baker starting for the Bucks, and they did do the job.
That's true.
Could be a one-off, but we'll see. All right, so for Smash or Pass today, I'm going to bring up the three most bet player props via DK, via the Green Book. And you're going to tell me and you guys in the chat whether you would smash or you would pass on taking these particular props. So let's get started. Number one, TJ Hawkinson, over 4.5 receptions. Now, this line was minus 166 when this was published. Pretty sure it's closer to minus 200 now. So, Shags, are you going to take TJ Hawkinson over 4.5 receptions, minus 166? You smashing or you passing that?
Dog, I'm all over paying the juice, man. But sheesh, that's yeah. If it's minus 200 for 5, I mean, I feel like I would. I still think he's gonna get there, probably. He was second in the team in targets, I think, last on Sunday.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
He had
Yeah,
8 catches
yes.
last week.
He had 8 catches, 9 targets, second on the team in targets behind Jay Jefferson. It's clear he's going to be one of Kirk Cousins' guys, but 4.5 for that much juice seems like a lot. I feel like if you like the over, you might as well look at what 6+ is, because that'd be closer to hopefully even money, or maybe a little more reasonable juice at 6+ for him. But yeah, I still think he gets over. We'll talk about it later, but I think this Vikings team is just kind of all pass at the moment. So I think there's going to be a lot of receptions to go around.
I agree with you. I really like Hawkinson in this spot. I looked at this initially on Price Picks, which we are going to cook up our 3-legger in like the next 10 or 15 minutes. It's 5. His line is 5.
I really like that, man. For
I do
a
too.
Price Pick leg at 5 with the push, I will definitely take that.
I mean, it's like, how can you?
I don't care if it's the most bet prop. Like,
agree with Shangri. It's in this situation. I don't know. It's too juiced, Jacinda. You're right. I mean, it's too juiced to take individually. But as Shaggy said, which is 100% accurate, just go ahead and take it up to the 5.5. Over 5.5, I think, is plus Chicky. I want to say it's plus 105, plus 115, something like that. As you said, he's the second most targeted tight end. They just paid him a fuck ton of money. He's Kirk's safety blanket.
Yep.
I don't see a way that he doesn't get 10+ targets, and it's just a matter of not whether he catches them. So I kind of like the latter too. If you wanted to roll with that, it don't, like you said, it doesn't scare me that it's the most bet prop.
Right.
I don't care. So I'm smashing as well. I would not take the 166. Fuck that. It's also, I think it's minus 180 or minus 185
minus
now.
180
when I was looking at
on the blue book, I'm seeing, and you can't even ladder receptions there. So I'm seeing if I can find what 6 would be on green book.
Yeah, it's one of those deals you'd have to kind of hunt to find that line. I don't even know if this was playable when it opened. I'm surprised it's 4.5. I mean, why would you hang that 4.5 and make it minus 166? Just bump it to 5.5 and make it plus money and see what happens. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
anyway, whatever.
I mean, even 166, like, I don't know. I feel like that still wouldn't maybe quite be plus money, but you could still hang 5.5 at minus 110 or whatever. See what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, all right, number 2. Now this one's very interesting. I don't know if you've seen some news about this kind of scrolling through your Twitter timeline today. Jalen Carter, the rookie defensive tackle for the Eagles, over 0.75 sacks. So you're basically betting on him to get a sack. Plus 165 was the number. It opened at like plus 230 or plus 220. Peter Schrager talked about this on Good Morning Football. I've also seen it kind of trickling around the Twitterverse. This is a very popular play, and it makes me scared because he's a rookie defensive tackle. However, the reason why this play is in existence is because he had the most pressures of any defensive tackle in week 1. He had 6 pressures. He also had a sack in week 1. And the interior offensive line of the Vikings got fucking mauled against the Buccaneers last week. Vita Vea was all up in Kirk Cousins' grill all day. Ed Ingram, Ezra Cleveland, Garrett Bradbury's out, starting center for the Vikings. This is one of those spots where it makes sense, but it's scary that it's the number 2 most bet prop at this point. So are you smashing or passing on this one?
I'm smashing. He had one last week. He had a tackle for a loss as well. You said it, the most QB pressures. He's a rookie. This guy's a dog. G Sandu's got it. Dogs come out in prime time. Like we're going to see Kirk Cousins because he's a dog. But yeah, Jalen Carter, I think, especially with that center out of there, I think he's going to have Cousins kind of running for his life. So it's hard to imagine him not getting 1 sack tonight against this offensive line. And for plus 165, especially if it was 230 at one point, I think that's telling enough. And again, not necessarily scared that it's the number 2 most bet prop. I think it's probably the number 2 most bet prop for a reason.
I did watch a bit of tape for this. And actually V and I had an do you ever watch all 22? You ever watched all 22 tape? Dude, bro. You should check out some all 22. It's it is some of the best way to, especially if you got time. I mean, you can't do it with every fucking team. We have a life, but you do it with the team that you follow, or even a couple teams, even if you're trying to cap some games, because it gives you the Madden view of a game, and then it gives you the television version, but a little bit more pulled out, and it shows both angles, and you can stop it, restart it. It's like whenever you watch tape breakdowns, it's what you are seeing, basically.
Gotcha.
And I watched a little bit of this dude's snaps. Yeah, bro, he's a fucking dog. Yeah. I'm sad I did not place this bet whatsoever. I'm sad that I didn't get anything close to plus 220 for this value. But that's great value. Plus 165, unfortunately, is, I mean, it's still playable. Obviously, that's a nice number. That works. Right. But maybe it's something that we can kind of revisit when we talk about the lotto, if it's around, plus 180. I only looked at one book. I did not look at multiple. I don't know. So yeah, it's again, both of these top 2 props, the most bet ones, not scared. I'm not scared of these. They make sense. They are, if you believe if you believe the league is rigged, then you can make your own decisions on whether or not you want to take these props or not. But from an eyeball perspective, like, good looks. Now this one, last one, number 3. This one's, I think, the most interesting to me. DeAndre Swift, over 32.5 rushing yards, minus 125. I've seen it actually move up to 35.5 on the blue book before we got started. Kenneth Gainwell is out. DeAndre Swift literally had 1 carry last week. Who knows? 1. Big signing, obviously, coming in from the Lions. Eagles, as we know, great rushing attack. So, are you smashing or are you passing DeAndre Swift over 32.5 rushing yards?
Dude, he had one carry for 3 yards. Boston Scott also had 1 carry for 3 yards. Who's going to be running the ball for them? Heard Rashad Penny's name thrown around. What happened to him?
It's funny you should say that, my friend, because I love Rashad Penny today. Dude.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite. Yeah, I'm honestly probably going to end up betting it because so many people are betting DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Rashad Penny's line is the same. It's 30.5. Rashad Penny, when he's been the starting running back for any particular team, well, Seahawks only, he had 30+ rushing yards in 9 of his last 10 starts. And his carries line is 6.5. It's disgusting. But it's just it's just an unknown situation. Like, we don't know how many carries Swift is getting. We don't know how many carries Boston Scott's getting. You don't know how many carries Penny's getting. I think they're just going to ride the hot hand. Jalen Hurts could also just ignore them all completely and just run the ball himself, as it works. But I just find it very fascinating that everybody goes, oh, this one guy's out, let's just go with this guy.
Right.
Even though he did fucking nothing in week 1. Nothing.
Yeah,
usage.
That's a big assumption that Swift is going to be the primary guy. And, obviously we didn't see Penny at all in week 1. But I mean, even Boston Scott might get touches over DeAndre Swift. I think the public's perception is kind of, okay, Gainwell went down. They brought this guy in from the Lions, gave him a check. They got to use him. But if he's not the guy that fits the system the best, then they won't. If he's not the guy that getting yards on the ground, he's, they're going to play the guy that will. So if Penny's that guy, I see them feeding him.
This is the one that I'm absolutely passing. I do not want
Yeah,
anything
I'm
to
passing
do
on
with
this
this.
one.
Same. Yeah. No way.
Easy.
He could have 50. It could be
Yeah.
an easy 50 spot because if
Good
he
for him.
starts, if he plays 50% of the snaps and he gets an adequate amount of touches,
If they
35 yards,
win the game like they're supposed to, they'll be running the ball. Good for him.
35 yards will be fucking cake.
Uh-huh.
But we haven't seen that.
No,
We saw the guy run the football one time last week.
you're right.
Crazy. Insane. I much prefer Penny. I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get into some favorite bets. But yeah, those are the top 3. 2 smashes and a pass. Not too bad. And we agreed on all 3.
We agreed.
We didn't even talk about this beforehand, guys.
Look at that.
We talked about a bunch of other stuff, but not this. All right, well, that was Smash or Pass. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read off some trends for you guys about Thursday Night Football.
What do I got? Got some ads going?
You have an ad for yourself? You have an ad for yourself?
Apparently, no. I got tabs open. I don't know how an ad like just started playing, but that's funny. It took me a minute to figure out. I was like, which freaking tab is it?
Oh yeah,
it was coming out of the monitor too, not in the headphones. So that was really
it was.
Weird.
It was like I heard that guy's bubbly voice. Yeah, it was. Okay, I'm going to read a couple interesting trends about Thursday Night Football. I know you wrote about this game, and you're going to dive into it a little bit deeper because I know you have a play that you love, that you've loved for days at this point. I'm going to read some trends, let you dive in. I have some plays I want to talk about for this game, and then we're going to cook up an SGP, and then we're going to cook a lot, and then we're going to get out of here. Beauty. Okay, here are some interesting trends for you. 34% of the bets and 54% of the money is on the Vikings plus 6.5. 34% of the bets, 54% of the money. 60% of the bets and 80% of the money is on the over. Last, 33% of the bets and 86% of the money, it's a big difference, is on Vikings money line. Sheesh. Last stats for you about this under. So obviously, like I said, 60% of the bets and 80% of the money is on the over. The under is 23-9, which is a 71.9% percentage in the last 32 Thursday Night Football games. It's a big percentage. Primetime unders, which is Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. We're 38, 22-1, which is a 62.3% hit rate last season. So all last season. And last, primetime unders to start the season, Thursday Night Football, Monday Night Football, and Sunday Night Football. So far, what's up, Sandman?
What's up, Sandy?
3-0. 3-0
primetime unders.
Primetime unders.
What about tonight?
Is it tonight that it finally goes over? Or is it tonight that the unders train continue? Sandy likes the 7 plus 7 in the over. I know that's what the script is. That's also what possibly the scribbles are too. But yeah, interesting trends.
Outright?
I mean, 33% of the bets, but 86% of the money is on the Vikings money line.
It's a big discrepancy. Yeah,
that's huge. Just some numbers for you guys. Just to kind of get some stuff out there for you to think about before you start pressing some buttons. But all right, man, I'll let you talk about this game because I know you wrote all about it and dive into your favorite plays.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So I did obviously write about this game, and you can go check it out. Where? At bettingnews.com.
Bettingnews.com.
It is indeed prime time Kirk Cousins tonight. I have the Vikings plus 7. Got that locked in a couple days ago.
You like that?
You like that? Yeah, I like that. Lost to the Buccaneers at home. What a great place to bounce back than in Philly on Thursday Night Football on national television. But I like Kirk to do it, dude. The Vikings are going to throw this ball. No Dalvin Cook. Their running game is shit. Kirk Cousins threw this ball 44 times last game. They only ran the ball 17 times. Justin Jefferson, obviously 12 targets, 9 catches for 150 yards, and he still didn't find the end zone. That's crazy. Kirk Cousins is going to be slinging this ball all over the Philadelphia field tonight. I've got him in a prop as well. I like his passing yards. I did get it. I definitely didn't type it in, but I got it at 260.5. Kirk Cousins over 260.5 passing yards. It is up to, I believe, 263.5 now. But Kirk's throwing the ball. He's going over this number. He threw for 344 yards in the opener last weekend. He's got a great receiving core: Jefferson, Addison, and Hawkinson. Those guys combined 21 catches, 246 yards, and a touchdown. I don't see any reason they're going to do it. They won't do it again tonight against this Philadelphia defense that let Mac Jones throw for 300 on them on Sunday. So I think Kirk Cousins is going to throw for 300 as well. The Vikings cover the 7, and they win outright.
Oh, my God. You said the words. So Vikings plus 7. It is actually 6.5 now, so you got to.
It is 6.5 now. I like him outright. I endorse the 6.5. I did get 7. That's the number I've got. Play the 6.5. They will definitely keep this within a field goal.
They're winning outright. Jesus, you're with the entire world, my friend.
I love it.
He's with the entire world. Hawkinson receptions. So I love it, dude. If the Eagles win by 20, then, see you later. Yeah, right. You like that? Funny story. I actually say that to my fiance all the time, and she hates it, and now she fucking says it to me.
It's funny. There we go.
Yeah. I was trying to type it, and I forgot what number you said. Lando.
I just finished up that.
This motherfucker was late today. But that's okay. Better late than never, right? Just like us. So I'm with you, except I went a little bit of a different. Oh, you dropped the scribs.
Yeah, this one is just for Landon, but anyone else is welcome to check it out as well. The Kansas State Wildcats taking on the Missouri Tigers in the fake border war between the two inferior schools. But yeah, K-State going down to Columbia. Read the scribbles there.
That's awesome. Yeah. As always, go to bettingnews.com. You can find all the goods.
Bang.
So I actually wrote my touchdown piece today, and I was trying to find somebody that I wanted to take for a touchdown in this game. Mm-hmm. And nobody screamed to me because, as we talked about with this backfield, and who knows who the fuck's going to get the goal line carries. Could be Hurts, but I don't want to bet on Hurts at -110. Ew, gross. Could be Devontae Smith game, like that, odds on that one. But just nothing was like, yes, this is the guy, right? Mm-hmm. So I skipped over the touchdown aspect of this one. But for me, and I'm rolling with you, but I'm rolling with you a little bit separately, but it's kind of the same boat, really. Give me Kirk Cousins over 37.5 passing attempts, mm-hmm. -133. You already said it. I mean, this team, the Eagles allowed Mac Jones. Where are my notes? I have too many notes. There we go. To throw the ball 54 times last week. He had 54 attempts. The Kirk Cousins, as you said, had 44 attempts last week. Mm-hmm. He had 46 attempts when they played the Eagles in week 2 last season. They don't have Dalvin Cook anymore. Their offensive line is beat the fuck up. They're not going to run the football that much. It's going to be the Kirk show, whether that's good or bad. But if it's still bad, they're still going to throw the ball. I like the 37.5. I mean, if you have mm-hmm. a place where you can ladder attempts, 40 plus, 44, 45, he might even flirt with 50 attempts if this game gets crazy. But I love the value. I mean, it's not super juicy, mm-hmm. a little juicy. Got to pay the juice man a little bit here. -133 is the best line I saw before we got started here. That's where I got this myself. I also like the completions. If you're wanting to go that route instead, the completions was actually plus money over 24.5. If you think Kirk Cousins does have a decent game and he does have the opportunity with the ball in his hands, he's probably going to get 25 completions. Mm-hmm. So we're all kind of over Kirk Cousins. What could go wrong, right? But for me, just looking at the statistics and what's kind of happened and just how the Vikings are playing offense right now, and especially how the Eagles are defending, it's one game. So we only have one game sample size to look at. So it's not like we have a shit ton of data to go back off of, but
Right.
37.5 feels low. Maybe Vegas knows something that we don't, but I don't care.
Probably.
I'm going to take it. Probably, as always. But I like the over 37.5. Give it to me. It's also over 37.5 on Prize Picks, even though it's minus 133. You like that? You like that?
You like
We
that?
like that. What's up, Sheffrey? What's up, chat? How's it going? Appreciate you guys rolling in today. We appreciate you hanging out with us. What's up? What's up? You guys came for the perfect time. Today, we are going to cook up a SGP with me and Shaggy, just the two of us. The little TNF SGP for me and Shaggy.
Yes,
taking Vikings money line and Jefferson touchdown.
Anytime touchdown.
And Cousins under because it's landed.
I will tell you right now, Justin Jefferson is scoring that first touchdown at plus 800.
First tutty?
Or I will say I've also got beans on AJ Brown. It's one of the two wide receiver ones. Neither of them scored in week one. One of them is scoring the first touchdown. So I've got a no sweat on Jay Jetta, and then I boosted AJ Brown.
So funny you should say that, because Betalytics wanted to be with us today, but they could not. So they decided to send me their lab work. So I'm going to read off their lab work, and it goes hand in hand with what you just said. So their best game bet today from Betalytics, obviously go to betalytics.com. You get 30% off with the promo code BNews. Use it every day. It's an awesome resource if you guys are trying to bet these lines and beat the books, as per usual. Best bet for Betalytics, per usual. Game bet. Week 1 overreaction for the Vikings offense versus the Buccaneers provides a strong A-grade value for the Minnesota Vikings to score 20-plus points tonight. Undervalued team total for a top 10 offense last season who cleared this number in 76% of their games. Betalytics data is projecting a 61.7% win probability, minus 161 true line for Betalytics. This over 20 was paying plus 100 when they got it this morning. It's now minus 115, so it's moved. Yeah, I like this a lot. This goes hand in hand with what you talked about, what I talked about, what we're all kind of talking about. It's a different angle to take the Vikings, so they don't have to win. They just got to score. Over 20 does feel low. It is a little bit of an overreaction, I think. So I like the info here. But the reason that I was saying this now, because the anytime tutties that they have are Hurts and Jefferson are the top 2 anytime touchdown targets. Jefferson supports our Vikings team total, is the top target, and provides a plus 110 value. So if you like Jefferson, you can roll with Shaggy and do the first touchdown if you want to get real spicy. Or you can just do the regular one for plus money. Best wide receiver in football on Thursday Night Football. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, so those are the plays from Betalytics. And like I said, as always, get involved at betalytics.com. You get 30% off your subscription. Just go check it out, betalytics.com. Promo code BNews. It's easy, just like that.
Bang.
Just like that. And they'll be back with us on Monday, talk about Monday Night Football, and show you guys all the colorful screens that they have. So we're all over the Vikings. So Eagles outright.
Yeah,
for sure.
So that'll go well.
100% it's going to go well. So let's cook. Let's make an SGP here on this game.
Hawkinson's up to 5.5 on Prize Picks.
God damn it.
So what I have right now, and Kirky's passing yards are up to like 267. So Kirk Cousins, 38.5 passing attempts. That's still on the board.
Okay.
So we got that one.
Okay.
How do you feel about Justin Jefferson at 7 receptions? There's push potential. It's 7.5 for plus money on the books. You know he's going to get targeted 12 times.
Yeah, that's no doubt. I like that.
Okay.
I did also look. What about if we're pretty sure, because there's a square that's like touchdowns between two players.
Yep, I was looking
combo
there.
touchdown square.
What do you like?
I know that was Jefferson with Brown, because then that kind of goes with both of your guys.
He's not.
Who's Jefferson?
Jefferson is not on that combo.
Oh.
It's just Brown and Watkins.
Oh, okay. No, I don't like that.
Yes, Brown and Watkins. They do have the tight ends, Hawk and Goddard for that. And then there's Mattinson and Addison, which they both scored
they
last
did both
week.
score last week. So Addison, I think I do like the Addison play, but I think that Addison might take a little bit of a step back because it's it's Thursday night football. He's a rookie.
Yeah,
you know,
agreed.
Probably has 100 yards now for sure. But I like you don't want to do Jefferson's yards?
I can do his yards. Absolutely. 95.5. Let's just do that.
I mean, we got to do he's got to get 100, but like if we think the Vikings are going to cover, possibly win, get over 20 points.
And with the Eagles secondary being beat up, they let Mac Jones throw the ball 50 times for 300 yards. I mean, yeah, the Vikings should have no problem.
Yeah. So. I think I just feel a little better about the yards.
Yeah.
He probably gets them both, hopefully. But the yards feel a little better. So that means we have to do an Eagle because we can't on Prize Picks. We can't do all Vikings. We'd have to do an Eagle now.
Right.
Do you want to get weird?
How weird?
Well, I mean, is Rashad Penny on there?
He's not.
Oh, see, shit's hitting.
Nothing. Okay. Rashad Penny rushing yards.
What is
29.5.
Oh dear God! Do we want to hurt ourselves like this?
You gonna do it?
All right. So let's talk about it. We have time. We have plenty of time. We don't have anything else. We're not going to talk about baseball, boys and girls. Sorry if you're here for some baseball love. It's not happening. So it's all about football tonight. Kurt crumbles. I love that cake. It's a good cake. Yeah, I know, just undo, but tonight's the night it changes.
I was gonna say that was prime time
last season.
Revenge.
Now, all right, the Penny thing, he could literally have no carries, dude.
Yeah.
Like he could not sniff the fucking field, and then we look like complete bozos.
It's true.
So I'm not saying that I think, but if he does, the guy, whenever he has a substantial amount of carries in an offense, he's never gone under 50 yards except one game. So if he has 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 carries, he's probably going to get 30 yards.
Right.
And the Eagles' offensive line is one of the best in the league. So
it's just a matter of whether he gets the touches or not. So it's funny that another combo square for those touchdowns is Swift or Scott.
Sheesh.
So it's both.
So Penny's scoring.
So it's both of the other Philadelphia running backs.
I'm telling you, Penny actually. So I did make notes. I'll read you my notes for Penny. All right, so here's my notes real fast for Penny because I did take notes for it. Over 30.5 rushing yards, -110, or the 6.5 carries, -133. He had 50 plus in 4 or 5 starts last season before he got hurt for the Seahawks. The anytime touchdown is +230. If you want to get real spicy. And then this is the last little nug that I'll throw in here, and then we can talk about it. If you want to play the most rushing yards in the game for Rashad Penny, it's +500. I mean, you'd have to outsnap Swift probably.
Yeah.
But he could bust a 40-yarder and be cruising.
I'll be honest.
I mean, Hurts.
I'm going to say this, and it's absolutely going to hit, but those are shit odds for Rashad Penny to lead this game in rushing yards, in my opinion.
Right? Why is it +500? I was expecting like +800 or 900.
Right.
But that makes
1,000, 1,200. He's the 4th string back on this Philly team. Like
that makes you wonder, man. He's probably not going to sniff the field now, and it's just
yeah. He's not right.
Yeah, 100%. But +500 to lead the game. The thing about Penny in comparison to all these running backs is he's the one guy that has the big play potential. He's the one guy.
Penny's probably going to get the first carry for like 8 yards and then not touch the field the rest of the game.
Absolutely. We're going to get so bricked. Yes, 8 yards. He's like a fourth of the way there, and then he's just not going to sniff whatsoever. So, all right. So have we talked ourselves into taking this prop, or have we talked ourselves out of taking this prop?
I'm taking it.
You want to do it?
I like it. It's a gamble. I like it. We got to gamble on an Eagle anyways. We're all over the
Yeah.
Vikings. We're all over the Vikings. The Eagles are probably going to come shit on them, and Rashad Penny's going to run for 100 yards. So we're good.
Dude, I'm probably going to end up betting that plus 500, no lie, just because why, you know? All right, let's do it. So
on this 3-man.
That's our 3-legger. So we've got
Kirk
Rashad
Cousins,
Penny.
Rashad Penny over 29.5 rushing yards. We got Justin Jefferson over 95.5 receiving yards. And then we got old Kirk Cousins over 38.5 passing attempts. More.
I swear to God, if Kirk has 35 attempts and he goes over his passing yards, I'll cry.
Yeah, right.
I'll legitimately cry. But I'm glad you like that. You like that?
That?
Dude, this is a stone move right here.
Yeah. Wow. Whoa.
14 yards for the lead back. I know the Minnesota offensive line is not good right now, but woof. That's some stones right there, Adam. Also, what's up, dude? Welcome. Glad you're here. All right. So that was a little 3-legger. Both of us, to be transparent, have free bets here. So these are free bets on Prize Picks. So we are not putting our own specific money on this.
Looking at Prize Picks right now, how did we get DeAndre Swift in a season-long entry? Whose idea was that?
MJ.
Was that him for the season-long entry? Oh,
MJ.
yeah, the receiving yards. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then Josh Giddey was Vsauce. I threw out Derek Carr. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Fair enough. Well, that's going to be a sweat.
You're like, what? Yeah, dude. What is it? It's receptions, right? Wasn't it receptions?
Receiving yards.
Holy tits.
325.5.
He can have a bunch of receiving yards tonight. That's fine. Yeah. Just hand the ball to Rashad Penny. I'll take that.
Exactly right. There we go.
This is one of those. This Rashad Penny play is one of those plays where like you either look really, really, really smart or really, really, really stupid.
Oh yeah, it's there's no in between.
No,
there's zero in between.
No, because even if he like has 4 carries and gets 20 yards, you're like, why the fuck are you taking a guy that's timeshare? What are you doing? But if he smacks, then it's like, easy. Why the fuck didn't I think of that? You know. Yeah, Dragon Lord, what's up? Happy Football Thursday, baby.
Up,
you know the deal. I also like this name, Dragon Lord. You guys tuned in at the right time. We just cooked up an SGP for this football game tonight. The Shaggy SPJ TNF SGP. That's how that's going. You guys starting Zay Flowers? Ooh, we're playing start or sit. I love that. Zay Flowers or Jordan Addison?
Dude, Flowers.
It's a toughie.
He was nice for the Ravens.
Who do the Ravens play? Oh, the Bengals.
Bengals in Cincy.
I think Kaprizov, for me, there's a question of whether or not you think the Ravens are going to beat the fuck out of the Bengals or if you think the Bengals are going to bounce back. Because if the Ravens are going to do that, I kind of think that they're going to just run it down their throats, even without J.K. Dobbins. The Bengals couldn't stop the Browns at all on the ground last week.
Right.
Nick Chubb went nuts. So I also hate having to make a decision about a Thursday night game, and then you got 3 more days.
Exactly. That sucks. And you're right, because if you don't start Addison, he either goes off or you're stuck with Zay Flowers then, or vice versa, obviously. Assuming it's PPR, I'd probably go with Zay Flowers just because I feel like Jefferson and Hockenson are going to be the 2 primary guys for Kirk Cousins tonight. Addison's going to be definitely that 3rd option, whereas Zay Flowers kind of established himself as the top option for Lamar with Mark Andrews out of the ball game. So yeah, I would lean with Zay.
If you have Kaprizov, do you have another option? Like a third?
Are those the
like
only
Sunday
2?
option? Because if you had a third, because I mean, Mark Andrews probably coming back this week, possibly.
Right.
So that could fiddle some things around here, but we won't know that until probably tomorrow or even Saturday.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly right, Adam. Good point. Exactly. See, Adam and I fucking, this is actually my burner. I'm just over here typing. No, Adam's a smart guy. I would just wait, and if worse comes to worse, play Zay Flowers or something else. Honestly,
Yeah. That's where
because again, if
too.
Addison, you're hoping, like you said, I mean, he had 4 catches last week, but only 4, and he scored a touchdown.
There you go,
Dang.
and Z. That's the free entry on Prize Picks if you got one.
Yeah,
that's free 3-legger.
That's the 3-legger. You can also put it in any book and just play it individually, whatever line you get, if you want to. But both of us had free bets on Prize Picks, so we did it that way.
Exactly.
Yep. Yes. No worries. And Z's like, thanks for the love, dude. We miss you, man. We'll have NZ back tomorrow. He's probably stuck in fucking New York traffic.
Yeah. All right. Should we old blue book this up for the lotto?
Let's cook a lotto. Let's have some fun. Drop your favorite guy to score a touchdown. Yeah, he is in traffic. I knew it. Score a touchdown. Go over their yards.
NZ in traffic.
Whatever you're. NZ in traffic. We have an NZ traffic bank. Did someone say lotto? Oh, V. Look at this motherfucker coming in right for the lottos.
V sauce.
Yep. Got the V signal for the fucking lottos. Love it. You came at the right time, V. We are cooking a lotto. We just cooked this 3-legger up, V, if you want to ride with us for this. Kirk Cousins over pass attempts. Jefferson over 95.5 receiving yards, and Rashad Penny over 29.5.
I already got the first leg for the lotto.
Okay, what is it?
300 yards from Sir Kirky, plus 225. We can't ladder completions or attempts, at least for same game. So
I like the 300. Let's do that.
300, yeah. 275 is just plus 122. So 225.
Then
300.
It's week 1's a liar, right? We talked about it all on Tuesday, but they let Mac Jones throw for 300 fucking yards. If Kirk Cousins can't do it, what the fuck?
And now they're missing Bradbury too. So yeah. It's Kirk Cousins.
I like it.
For sure.
Right. 300 plus. You like that? We like that.
Oh, we like that.
You know what the funny thing about that joke is? It never gets old to me.
Never.
Like, it just really doesn't. It really doesn't. Maybe it gets old to you guys, and if it does, I'm sorry, but I love it. All right, so we got Kirky plus 300 or 300 plus yards for plus 220. Nice value. Now, this is unfortunately painful too, because we could fucking ladder Penny to the moon, but they don't have it.
Yeah, that's okay. We're already in on him.
We're already invested on the Rashad, man. Do we want to ladder Jefferson?
I could be down for Jefferson. Yeah. Let's see.
He did not have a good game when they played each other last year. He only had like 30 or 40 receiving yards. Not very good.
So 110 is plus 154. 125 is plus 240.
I think we skipped that.
Okay, I kind of agree.
I think we skipped that. This is interesting because you like him to get 1.
Yeah. Ooh, Adam.
Yeah, that's disgustingly gross, and I kind of like it. We could also go with Hawkinson.
Is this Adams? Tay Adams? Devontae Adams for Devontae Smith? I would definitely be intrigued, Parlay Patty.
Oh, he comes in here and he's trying to just pick your fantasy brain in here. That's what he's doing.
He's just trying to butter me up, bro.
That's so funny.
Devontae Adams for Devontae Smith. I could maybe be behind that one, Patty.
Chat, what do we think? Would you take Devontae Adams or Devontae you have 2 Devontaes, Devontae and Devonta.
Yeah. Well, I have Smith right now. And he is kind of my best wide receiver on the roster.
Ooh.
Arguably. So Adams would be.
And you would get Devontae.
I would get Devontae. From what I'm understanding, just that little shaggy Tay for Smith. That might be it, but we'll see. I
mean,
I don't know, because Smith outscored him week 1, and it depends if Smith's gonna have another touchdown here tonight.
It depends on if you're fucking dark horse from last week, Jacoby Myers, is just going to be Jimmy G's guy all year.
Right.
Like, I kind of like him to score again, by the way. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
I do too.
All right, Adam, do we roll with this? Because I think we either take Hawkinson ladder or we either take Goddard ladder. Goddard had no catches week 1. 0.
Yes, nothing. I like Goddard. Let me tell you why. They let's see. Philadelphia, they threw this ball how many times? They threw this ball 33 times. 20 of those targets went to A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. The next highest guy was Kenneth Gainwell with 4 receptions on 4 targets. He caught every ball thrown at him. Goddard only saw 1 target. There are going to be targets out there for this receiving core to grab, and Goddard's got to do something, right? So I've definitely been looking at Goddard this whole week. And I trust Adam, so I definitely like that. 70 plus yards. I would rather ladder Goddard than Hawkinson this game.
Than hockey? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. 70 plus 225.
Yes, we can
if
do.
The line is still that.
That's the line.
Okay. I did.
Yeah, 70 plus for plus 225. Boom.
I love when V just wants to say stuff. I hope Kirk throws all the yards and all the attempts, but no touchdowns. Are you playing against him in fantasy? Is that why? Probably.
Works for me.
Shaggy's
actually, yeah. Actually, Kirky's my fantasy QB. Damn it! You like that, V? You fucking like that? You're gonna get a video of that tonight, bro. Don't worry.
Oh my god. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that.
I kind of forgot Kirky was my fantasy QB. But
not a bad guy to have right now.
V's gonna like that tonight. Let me tell you, you're gonna learn.
V whooped my ass last week. Wiped the floor with me, dude. So good luck.
Good luck.
It's fantasy though. Every week's different. Right. All right. So let's do Goddard 82. Let's do Goddard 70 plus. Love that. I kind of like this AJ Brown touchdown look.
I do too. This is 100% correct. As soon as Patrick Mahomes got taken, I did wait for like Josh Allen or Lamar or Jalen, but once those guys were gone, I was like, yep, I'm just getting whoever. Kirk Cousins in the 13th round, taking me to victory, baby. Just cover. Just cover the +7. Just cover the +7.
You like that? You like get us 300 yards while you're at it, Kirk. Could be great.
I like.
I had him
Brown,
this.
Though. I think we throw 82. That in. Just
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Just one. What is his one?
I mean, his one's plus 130.
Okay, that'll do some stuff.
I think we can just build around that. Yeah. I mean, those 3 legs plus 1865 right now.
Okay.
I mean, I think one more leg probably gets it to plus 5,000. So.
I'm into that, and we're not asking anything wild from anything.
Now
the question is,
terrible line, Chandaddy. It's horrendous.
Yeah, dude, this cashed like 30 minutes ago. The over was free as air.
He's coming over for the game, so he'll be my cameraman. Don't worry.
Let's go. Ladder to 9. Yeah, ladder that shit to the fucking.
Yeah. First half line, definitely.
All right, I have a thought for you.
Okay.
Do you want to throw Vikings money line as the last leg to this?
I would not be opposed.
What is the value? Is it plus? What is it, like plus 150?
No, 220. 220. That gets us to plus 67.15.
Don't ruin the
Don't
lotto.
ruin the lotto.
W Vikes, lol. All right, fine. We'll skip it. Let's not do that then. I swear to God, if the Vikings win and this was the last leg and we moved on because of UV, I'm gonna be very upset.
I don't want to change it, dude.
You want to leave it? This is a good point. We could do Hurts rushing yards. He went. I was watching a slow car crash.
You can't stop it. All you can do is just watch it happen.
He is the best of all the mid. He's the king of the mid.
Cousins. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I don't have everything I need to back that up right now. So I might make a claim on a Saturday show, but we'll see.
Are you gonna say that he's like way better than Ryan Tannehill ever was and ever will be? Is that your
I
claim
was
that you're
I
gonna
was
say to
not
me?
gonna I was not gonna give you a stray, bro. Come on now.
It's okay.
I mean, the Saints beat him down enough, right? You don't need a stray from me.
So all right, I'll say one. All right, this is what we should do. Let's throw my Vikings money line in here. But I will say this is you're gonna get. I'm giving you a preview of my favorite play on Sunday so far.
Ooh, okay.
And you know what it is? You're gonna puke. I am taking Ryan Tannehill's passing yards over 215.5.
I don't hate that.
I thought you were gonna puke.
No,
hear me out.
No.
I'm just gonna. I'll give the Swift sell job, and then I'll sell it later when you guys come back and join us on Sunday for the Gridiron Gang. Ryan Tannehill over 215.5 passing yards. Ryan Tannehill had 188 passing yards against the Saints, playing quite literally the worst game of football I've ever seen a quarterback play in his entire career. He had 188, which is 20 less than this line, 25 less than this line. He also missed 4 wide open touchdowns in that game. He ain't doing that again. He hits one of those guys and he goes over 215, and he still played the worst game of his life. 215 is too low. The Chargers defense is terrible, especially on the back end. Tua carved him up for 460. That's what I'm saying.
Boom.
So thanks for not throwing me astray, and thanks for allowing me a minute to make you all puke. 215.5 is too low, man. He's going to have 250. I'm just telling you right now. You heard it here first.
I love it.
That's not true, V.
We're going to come back on Sunday, and that line's going to be at 225 at least.
It could be. I would look really smart if that was the case.
But you would look very smart.
V, watch that all 22 that you now have access to of the Titans game, and then come back to me. All right. So, do you want to settle this on Vikings money line? Should we just finish it?
I like it. I like the Vikings money line. I think they win this game outright. Yeah. And that gets us, it's plus 67.15. So
plus 67.15. Bing bong. All right, let's do it.
Boom.
Am I
getting you? Yeah, I got you.
Please.
Beauty.
I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out like I did in the fucking touchdown parlay.
I know, bro.
I know. Such a bummer.
It's devastating.
No, they haven't. I will say that Kirk Cousins is better than Ryan Tannehill. But can you text me these? Yes, we will. We will send you the screenshots as per usual, Chef. The lotto for you guys: Kirk Cousins, 300+ passing yards. Shit's hitting. Oh, it's right there. Bang. Goddard, 70+ receiving yards. AJ Brown, anytime tutty. And last but not least, Vikings money line to round us out. Plus 67.15. Just
that's it.
That's it. That's it. It's so funny though that this is a very interesting diversified lotto because none of these things help the other things happen.
They really don't, actually. Nothing. The only correlation is kind of the Cousins,
Kirk and money,
Cousins and the money line. But even then, if they're actually winning and up, he's not going to be throwing the ball late to get over that number. So
hopefully, well, the good thing is that if Goddard and AJ go crazy, then that means the Eagles are humming.
Yeah, exactly.
So that means Kirk's going to have to throw.
Have to hug the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels good. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? We cooked not only one SGP, but we took 2. All right. Wow. Adam with the first tutty from Goddard plus 1,200. Clip it.
I don't mind it.
Clip it, mods.
I don't mind it, Adam, but I'm on AJ Brown or Jay Jetta. So there's that.
Indeed. Carter 1 sack, Slay interception, Jefferson touchdown, Smith touchdown, plus 10,000 and 30% bonus going to Cabo. Gerald knows the deal.
Ooh-wee.
That's pretty spicy there, Gerald. How the fuck did you cook that? Where did you cook that? How did you get also half of an interception? How does that work? Oh, it just gets an interception. I get it. Okay. Never seen a half interception line. It's always like 1+. Like, why would you even have? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Bet365. Yeah, you lucky boys with your Bet365.
Yeah, Bet365. I know. I need to get on that book, bro, somehow.
Yeah, it means over a half. Yeah.
Do you want to hear
I
my
don't overthink it. First tutty. Yes.
It's Hurts first tutty. It probably is Hurts. All right, my 15-1 SGP. Definitely not hitting.
Okay.
Penny to score a touchdown.
Yes.
Jefferson to score a touchdown.
Yes, dude.
And then it's just Kirk 250 yards and the Vikings plus 3.5.
That's what is that?
1,500.
15-1.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just cook that just now?
No, I had that one booked already. I did some.
You did?
I did.
You liked Penny before we even talked about it?
Oh yeah, no, I did, dude. The whole talk since Gainwell's been out is who's this Eagles running back gonna be? And I mean, I don't think we need to pay too much attention to it because I think they're going to be throwing the ball more. But I kind of think Penny's the best option when it just comes to a solid running back, a guy that's going to barrel through the hole, get you the tough yards when you need, and hold on to the football. So that's yeah.
I love that we had
like
zero knowledge of us both liking this prop, and we both have talked about it. Yeah, one completion.
Yeah,
shit ain't hitting.
They're not running that in my state, unfortunately. But yeah, if you go check your DK and see if they've got that boosted, because free $25. Definitely, if you're in a newer state or probably Philadelphia. Give you that.
Just throw check send that.
Send that. I got you,
Chef.
I send him.
Honestly,
you want that one too?
He wants the. Yeah, can you actually press that button for me as well? I want to ride that with you.
You want to ride this one too?
Yes,
let me see if I can set this up again.
And then Chef wants it as well because we're riding the secret stony. Sorry. The secret shaggy lay. Who? The secret shag lay. Adam, while he's doing that real quick, just so you know, we talked about, but you missed this at the beginning, but we talked about the Carter sack. It was the number 2 bet prop of all the props for this game tonight. It was plus 220 at the start, and now it's plus 165. I still like it. We both still liked it. Don't let that scare you. But a lot of people are on the same logic as you because, again, you're a smart guy.
Bang.
Smart guy.
Smart guy.
Smart guy. The Shag special. Love that. All right, last one. We're having fun. SGP, FanDuel plus 1,300. AJ, Justin plus 100, and both of them to score. Nice and chalky. Nice and easy.
Look, AJ.
The AJ. AJ Brown. Don't get it twisted. Chef's AJ Brown 2 touchdowns is a good one too. AJ shows up for these fucking games, man.
Honestly, what is both of those guys to just score 2 touchdowns?
That's probably plus 10,000, I would imagine.
Because neither of them
that could very much happen.
What do we got? 2 touchdowns. Jay Jetta plus 750 and AJ Brown plus 900 plus 6653 for AJ Brown and Justin Jefferson both to have 2 touchdowns in this game.
I mean, that's worth a dust.
That's
the lotto right there.
That's what our lotto is worth.
That's easy. That's one of those deals where early because one of them gets a touchdown and then you're like, okay.
Exactly. Okay.
And then another one gets either the second and then you're just fucking waiting,
right?
Which is always the best. Or early that shit ain't hitting very much so and you can just chalk it up. See you later.
True. Facts.
Best parts of lottos.
Absolutely.
That is a good one though. That button's not gonna get pressed, but shit will probably be the closest of all the things we've talked about, to be honest with you.
Probably. Most likely.
Most likely. Indeed. Well, we've had fun hanging out with you guys today. It's been awesome. We hope you guys enjoy Thursday Night Football tonight. Strap in. It's going to be a good one, hopefully. Hope you guys have had fun with us. This is one more time the reminder for you guys. This is the regular lay we cooked up. We did it on Prize Picks, and we both had free bets, just so you know. But you can take this for what it is. Kirk Cousins over 38.5 passing attempts. Justin Jefferson over 95.5 receiving yards, and Rashad Penny over 29.5 rushing yards. And then this is the lotto that we just put together. Kirk Cousins 300+ yards. Dallas Goedert 70+ receptions, receiving yards, not 70+ receptions. Dear God. AJ Brown anytime tutty, and then Vikings money line plus 67.15. If you probably put AJ Brown at 2 touchdowns, that would get that really, really over the hump. But we did the one,
just the one.
It's been fun kicking it with you guys today. If you're listening to the podcast, thanks so much for stopping by and listening to us. If you're watching on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on YouTube, wherever you're watching us, we appreciate it. As always, go give us a follow at Your Betting News on Twitter. Go follow this fantastic man. Oh, fuck. We're like really close together now. Go follow this guy really on Twitter at Shaggy_bets. Get the Shag Report as always. And then go follow me at Sweatpant Jesus. We will be back. Shaggy has the day off tomorrow. No Shagster tomorrow. Yes.
Who knows?
We will have the All Sauce team returning. I'm betting that I'm gonna see your face pop up down backstage. We'll see.
I got the login and I got nothing better to do.
Hey, there we go. Well, maybe we do have a Shaggy tomorrow. We'll find out.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, we'll have the All Sauce team returning tomorrow. We are dropping our fall merch tomorrow as well. Be sure to stop by. You will get a sneak peek to see the fall merch. That chill's coming in the air. You're gonna need a beanie on your head. You're gonna need a sweatshirt to throw on. We've got you covered. Come and hang out tomorrow. You'll find out all about that. Saturday streaming, Sunday streaming, Monday streaming. Don't miss out. Give us a follow. Give us a like. All the good things on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're listening. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a kick-ass night. Gamble responsibly.
For sure.
As always. And for sure. Sprinkle. Dust. Don't put $10,000 on a lotto like Shaggy did.
No. Right. Exactly. That would have been one of the smartest things I would have ever done in my life. I wouldn't be here, that's for sure. I'm just kidding. I would be because I love you guys.
Hey, we love you too. Fleece boxers? New meaning to sweat it out.
Oh, yeah.
Gerald knows what's up.
We're getting real sweaty.
I wonder if this is just Sook. That's a very Sook comment. No, Gerald, I think Gerald's the funniest of all of them. We need you on the screen, Gerald.
He's absolutely the funniest of all of them.
Indeed. You know the deal, Dragon Lord. Let's do this. All right, guys. Thanks so much again. I'm offended. Sorry, Gerald. My bad, dude. Once again, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern. Just come by, hang out with us, talk about some NBA, some WNBA, also some football as well. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Shag, say goodbye to these beautiful people.
Goodbye, beautiful people. And you like that? Come on, Vikings. Just cover, baby. We don't need the W. Yes, we do. We do need the W, but just cover.
We do.
Just cover. Vikings +7. Kirky Cousins. Prime time Kirk. Get him his chains. Get him his chains.
You came for the winners. You stayed for the vibes. See you tomorrow.
Peace. What you know about rolling down in the deep?
Riding in the deep.
Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
What
right
you know
here.
about rolling?
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about